Well, I got that K looking better. Both sides are done. Yep. Oh, shoot, my freaking thumb. Owie. Okay, so. I'll probably turn this on right now. Look at that, perfectly still. Wow. Balance. Perfectly balanced. Whoa. Whoa. Right there. "14 clutches in a 3/4. Got the load release springs in there. The extra long springs that come with the clutch kit. Is it gonna stay? Is it going to stay? Gotcha before you fell, didn't I, you little monster? Balance. Balance. Is this a magical thing? That's the clutch kit that's in here. Set up so you won't fall. Good stuff. So, yeah, so got that in there. Got the separator, wavy plate, new wavy plate. So I haven't decided yet on something though. They make a new kind of backing plate, well, ply plate in the top hat, where it's basically like the stock OEM ply plate, only it's thinner, and then you got your stock OEM top hat plate, only they've been modified, where if say I went ahead and put the transmission together with this steel here, likely chance that this steel here is going to flex. The other top hat ring that I have coming for this won't flex like this. And I'll do a video of that when that comes. And what I'll do is build this whole housing up and then put those in there in 3/4. And I'm actually hoping I still have this same kind of clearance with the other top hat and ply plate. If not, I might have to put some more clutches in here, which is not a bad thing, because I mean this is 14 clutches right here now, and what this is a two-sided clutch here, two-sided clutch here, and one-sided. So from this second clutch up here, it's got a clutch on one side, a steel on the other, clutch on one side, steel on the other, clutch on one side, steel on the other, and so on, so on, so on, until it gets up to this last clutch. So if anything, if I have to add more clutches after I put those the ply plate and the top hat in, then I'll just get more of these kind of clutches, the one-sided clutches, to put in here, and hopefully be more than 14 clutches if it turns out that way. So. Back up there, right there. So, and that is going to go in that one. The King Fred blue, black. So, still have to get some black carbon clutches, which is what I'm going with on this one. From reverse input drum back as set for the 3/4 clutch, of course. And I got this one. This is going to be next after the blue one. Oh God, I hate heartburn. This little Tyke is at 98. This bell housing, this transmission shares the same bell housing as that one. Same bell holes and everything. I did have a 300mm input shaft I was going to put in this one, but I'm going to go ahead and put the same input shaft in this one that this other one has. Right there. 8AFD. I've actually had this case for a few years. I got this case and bell housing out of a junkyard in East Carbon, Utah. I got this case, and it was just a case, bare case, nothing added to it, and the bell housing was not part of the case. So this bell body I put in this transmission. You see it's a 99. So this is a 96 to I think 1999. For us, so this will fit, will work in a 96 to 1999 4L60E, or not 2000 above. Or actually, yeah, it would be 2000 above. Well, 2000 anyway, because that one has the same valve body, come to think of it. You got the block off there, you got your opening here, And then you got, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, plus you got the same PC motor there. Yeah. So 96 to 2000. And like I said, this is a 98 case. Um, so I have to take the valve body off. It doesn't have a spacer plate on it. That's the input shaft I'm going to go with in this one. I'll have to do a lot of cleaning up on it. See if I can, I got a wiring harness, a new one. I'm going to see if I can switch out. That thing is, these two wires I'll have to switch up because on that wiring harness they broke off being a new wiring harness. So I'll just reattach it to that. Go ahead and block off my PWM valve. Block that off and give me a yeah. Give me a valve, put it in there. Give me a pulse width modulated shift solenoid. Such a tongue twister. I busted those two off the other day. So I'll just throw those away. Throw that away. Maybe keep this if it's good. I don't know why that looks like it's bent. This comes out straight, and right about here, this top here, does that. So try to see if I can fix that. If I can't, I'll just throw it away. I got plenty. Yeah, this had the plastic accumulator piston in it. I took that out, so I got parts coming out of my ears I could put this case together with. So, no biggie. Got all my bolts in there for the bell housing. Right there. Got a job ahead of me to get all this crap off. It looks like I'm gonna have to get a suspension cover, a new one put in. Kinda like I did to that one. Gonna put this in the forward housing. See if I can take this out. There it goes. Just need a piston for it. Or I might just buy the whole piston kit instead and just keep this in my Newport's pail, bucket, whatever you want to call it. But that'll go in there. And if that OEM apply plate and the top hat winds up working for this other housing, I might keep doing that with everything, with all the transmissions I do now, just to help the 3/4 clutch. Anything to help the 3/4 clutch is great. So basically, it's kind of like this. This is your OEM top hat plate. So it comes, it'll be black, and on this inner edge, all the way around, it's got a taller, kind of like a tall wall to it, where it helps make sure the plate doesn't flex. And then, yeah, I don't think I have that. I really don't have the OEM tray for apply plate anywhere in my parts. So this here, these clutches will go into this transmission once I get close to that stage anyway. And then I got me some steels here. I can adjust my height. The clearances with those three, or just like I said, go with the black 3/4 ply rings or ply plates, whatever. So, but I really want to use these clutches up. I think there's like 9 clutches in there, and this is for the what was it? The industrial grade? Yeah, industrial grade clutches. And so there's 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of these and 6 of these. So yeah. And these are pretty thick. They're almost like your stock steel, and then these are just a tad thinner. So if I get the top hat and the ply plate, the black one's for this one, then I can figure it out. A formula kind of thing to stack this one's 3/4 clutch up to have the same tolerances as that one has. See here. I think I go with this way, 'cause that's stock. Let's see. So, yeah, so 12.9. These are brand new clutches, never been used. These actually came in another kit. In fact, that transmission I did for JD, which is a transmission on YouTube, I went and I used the steels, which were Coleens with these clutches, so Coleen steels, and I put the carbon black 3/4 clutches in that transmission instead of these ones. So, anyway, I do have to get a pump for this one. I really don't have one unless I can find one. And I'm not too sure yet. Not too sure yet if I want to use this kind of brand for a reaction shaft in this transmission or not. This is stock. Good planetary. I'll just see what. But there's no hurry on this transmission. I'd rather get this blue one done before this one. So anyway, this upper shaft will probably go on this 98, unless I change my mind and I want to make this one a 2-wheel drive instead of a 4-wheel drive, because this is the 4-wheel drive output shaft. It's not long like that one. So, but if I do a 2-wheel drive on this 98, it'll be that same setup. Housing and an output shaft. So on this transmission for a 2098, I'm going to see if I can go with this route right here. This is the 4060 1.2 housing. I want to try if I try to see, because I was reading up and you can actually cross this one with this one. Basically, take this one out, put this one in its place, only take your piston, turn it upside down like this, and there you go. So I'm going to try that out. And I'm going to have to fix the Sonic's fixture sleeve in there. And yeah. So that will do it pretty much. So anyway, I just want to do an update. That did get those done, and once I get all the clutches and everything, and I get those plates or those supply plates for this one, I guess I'll do a little video on that, maybe. So other than that, that will do it for this one.